Alright guys, well I am back on the trail. It is Sunday the 23rd. I had a great few days off the trail, seeing DC. The last thing you really probably saw was me getting the tickets for the horse show. I'm not quite sure I'm gonna put this whole episode together. Taking pictures and filming in DC wasn't my main focus. It was really just trying to get off the trail and get my mind, my mind and body both, to just kind of rest and relax. So that was my main purpose there. So that's why I'm just not sharing a whole lot there. But what we wound up doing, I met up with my girlfriend, and also I don't think she wants to be on YouTube either, which I don't blame her. So I met up with her, and when she's never been to DC before, I've been a few times. So we just kind of saw the mall. The first day we saw the Hirshhorn exhibit, the Infinite Mirrors. Really cool exhibit. I didn't really know what to expect with it, and it was really, really interesting actually. And then so that's really all we did the first day. They kind of walk around a little bit, but she was tired, I was tired, so we just kind of went back to the hotel. And then on the next day, we went, we just kind of saw the monuments. It was a really nice and sunny day. So we just, saw the White House, we saw the Lincoln, we saw the Jefferson, we saw the MLK. So just kind of saw the mall. And then on, what day was it? The next day, it kind of rained. And that was also when the March for Science was. So it was very, very crowded. We had planned on going to the Air and Space Museum, but there was a line out the door. So we didn't wind up going there. How's it going, y'all? So it was about 100 yards of people out the door. So we just kind of went to the Spy Museum, which we figured it's a more regular museum. It's not the Smithsonian, so you have to pay to go in. So we figured there'd be a few less people there. So we went and saw that, and it was really cool too. I'd never been to that one before. So that was very interesting. And then since it was still kind of raining all day, I don't think we did anything really. And so that was yesterday. And then today was just kind of spent, packing back up both our different bags. And I had to order a part to get my phone fixed on Thursday, and it finally came in last night. So I dropped off my phone to that. And then I also got my resupply. So that's pretty much all I really did. But just a really nice time to be off the trail. Oh, and the one night too, and this fits into what I'll tell you later. The one night we actually met with her dad's cousin and his wife. Like a spiral staircase going on. And they had spent time in Burma. So they actually took us to a Burmese place. That was kind of far out. They drove us and everything. But it was really good food too. And they knew a lot about the culture and everything. So they kind of showed us and explained the different items in the restaurant. So that was a really cool experience. I never thought the Appalachian Trail would introduce me to Burmese culture. And then let's figure out where we're going here. I actually haven't seen a white blaze. I think we go this way though. Haven't seen a white blaze since I've been back on the trail. Maybe you've seen one and I haven't. But anyways, so that was really awesome. We had the Burmese food and it was really, really good. And then so today we went to REI, because it was by Union Station. And then we went to Shake Shack for the second time since being in... Yeah, we're going the right way. Cool. For the second time since being in DC. We went the other day as well as today. And then we were eating there, and I was like, well, let me go check where I would buy my ticket for either the MARC or the Amtrak train. However, it's a Sunday, and I kind of thought that the MARC train wouldn't run because it's a commuter train, and I was right, so I was banking on the Amtrak train, but I had the times goofed up. So at 4 o'clock, we're sitting at Shake Shack eating. However, at 4 o'clock, the Amtrak train I needed to get to Harper's Ferry was departing. So, of course, the one time I actually kind of need an Amtrak train doesn't get a delay, which Amtrak is notorious for. But anyways, so MARC wasn't doing any because they're just a commuter route or commuter train. So they only run Monday through Friday, not Saturday or Sunday. So on the weekends, you can only take the Amtrak train, which is once a day in and once a day out. So that was a little bit frustrating. I thought about just doing another night in the city. My girlfriend's flying out tomorrow morning, so she's staying with her family member that brought us to the Burmese place. But his name's Martin, he actually wound up giving me a ride to Harper's Ferry, which was awesome. It's like an hour and a half drive, and we actually wound up getting here about the same time as the train. When we pulled up, we could hear the train departing Harper's Ferry despite leaving, an hour or so afterwards. So that was, there's the first white blaze that I've seen. So that was just really, really cool to get that sort of trail magic so far away from the trail. And it's just on the condition that I send him a postcard when I'm done. So I think I can manage that. So a really awesome time in DC. Really nice to get away from the trail. And I don't know, I've only taken 2 0 days up to the point when I got to Harper's Ferry. And I was very worried that I would be conflicted with wanting to spend time with my girlfriend and be in DC and wanting to be out on the trail. Because the other 2 0 days, I just really wanted to get back on the trail. I wasn't... Well, one, it was so early on, I didn't need a rest. And two, I just wanted to be on the trail. So I was just restless. And there was not much to do in those small towns. Or the one case when I zeroed at Kincora, there was literally nothing to do pretty much. So, although Bob Peoples is an excellent conversationalist. So, there was that. I just really wanted to get back on the trail those 2 days. But the past few days, I've hardly even thought about the trail. To the point where I pretty much forgot to, check my resupply and check the guidebook, plan out my next kind of leg of the trip, see how many nights I'd be out. So it was really nice. I'm looking forward to getting back out here. And from what I've seen, I'm kind of back in the bubble with my friends again. So I know Blue should be... I just saw his little video this morning. He should be around the 1,000-mile mark, so not too far behind me. And so I'll probably see him again. Quinn's maybe a day behind me. I know Fjord and Lost Up High, I think they're just ahead of me. So it's really cool to just be back in that circle of friends again too, hopefully. But yeah, so that was my 0 day. Maybe I'll be able to figure out this editing software and put in like pictures as I talk. I don't know. I haven't explored that capability yet. So, but anyway, so to Harper's Ferry now. This part of the trail we're walking along is the C&O Canal. So to our left here, which you can't see so much right now, is the canal. And this is the tow path, so where the animals would tow the barges. And supposedly there's camping spots along here, and I hope there is, because or else it's 7 miles to the shelter. And that would put me getting in there at around 10. So that'd kind of suck. And then tomorrow we're just... Well, from the shelter, it's 18 miles to Annapolis Rocks, where I plan on camping. Supposedly there's like a really good view there. So that's what we plan on doing tomorrow, after we can find our camp spot tonight. So that puts us probably doing around like 23 miles tomorrow. But anyway, so that was my 0 day. Just thought I'd share. And the start of pretty much the second half of the trail is right now. So I'll check in with y'all later.